Today I'm going to be testing out this Akinguar wireless camera that was recently sent to me by the brand. So let me go ahead and take it out of the box, show you what you get inside, and of course, test it out. Now, setup on this is relatively basic. It does give you the instructions in here. Essentially, you're just going to follow those step-by-step instructions to get this set up after it is plugged in. Now, it does say wireless, and I'm assuming that involves without the power cord, right? So the power cord, yeah, you have to have it plugged in. So although it's wireless, it's not wireless in the sense it doesn't require 0 wires. It just means you don't have to wire it into your house. You just have to have it plugged into an outlet for it to actively work. As unplugging it, it does not have a battery built in. So that could be confusing to some people if they assume wireless means, oh, I don't have to have any wires, any plugs or whatever. It's like rechargeable. This is not rechargeable. It just means you're not gonna have to run any special wires or anything. To use this, it actually runs off of your home's Wi-Fi. So you're just going to connect that up following the instructions, download the program that you need for this, and then of course have it plugged in. So let me show you what it looks like inside of that program. Now when you first open up the app, this is what it's going to look like. So it may not have a live video in there, and it may just spin here at the top for a second. But now you can see it is actively working, and it is showing me on here. So now I can turn the camera. This is just me manually turning the base of the camera, right? You can also adjust it by pushing this little button right here. So this is going to be the button on the far right on the app. And then I can adjust it left by clicking on that, or right by clicking on that. Again, I'm just clicking left, right, left, right. Okay, so you can adjust it. You can also go up or down. Now it does take a minute to respond, right? So I'm just going up, and now I'm going to point down. I do have it sitting on my kitchen table. So it won't go down too terribly far. Let's go scroll back over to me. Up, I'm all the way, yep, there we go. It just took it a minute. And then let's go up a tiny bit as well. And you can see me. This doesn't have too bad of a delay. It also is going to have some other options that you can use. So I'm going to click on the X. It has the microphone. It also has the record button. So now I'm actively recording what is happening, right? And then I'm going to click on that, and then it will save to the app into your media. So if you're trying to record something, you know, maybe your kids are doing something funny or something like that, and you're trying to actively record it, you can do that inside of here. You can also push this little button right there, right next to the microphone. That's going to save it as a picture. So maybe, you know, you've got somebody in your house when you're away or something like that, and you're like, oh, I gotta grab a picture, I gotta grab a recording. You can grab still images and also grab those recordings, and then also move it around. Now it does also have the timestamp in the top left corner of the video, so it's probably hard to see here. I'm pointing at my phone, but in the top left corner here, it's going to have the date, so 8/25/2025 and 11:53. That is the actual time, so it's going to have that timestamp. Now obviously I could talk. I'm not going to talk using the microphone because of the feedback that it would give to me because of that. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back here. So now it's not showing me live, and I can click in the bottom right and click on media. Now I can click on home, and then now it's going to show that photo that I took on 8/25, and I can also go over to video, and it's going to show me that video recording that I took, just those few second long video recording that I took. And then you can click to delete them, to edit them, whatever you want to do. Now this specific one does come with a micro SD card, or does not come with a micro SD card, but you can install a micro SD card if you choose to. Totally up to you if you want to put a micro SD card in or not. Currently I don't have a micro SD, I just have it sitting here on my table. So this is designed to be used indoors, and again, wireless just means that you don't have to run any wires besides the power cord. You're just gonna have to plug it into the power, and it is ready to go. Overall, definitely a cool little device. Like, this could easily be used in kids' rooms. You know, if your kids are maybe they're not the soundest sleepers in the world and you want to check on them without actually going into the room, this is going to be a good option for that. This would be good for, you know, sitting in your living room or sitting in your kitchen or whatever the case might be. You know, maybe your kids are at home and you're not at home and you need to talk to them. You can talk to them through the microphone. You can actually talk and they can hear you through it. And then of course you can hear them as well through it by adjusting the volume on that. I actually had the volume down when I was doing that app just so it didn't give me like a feedback loop. But you can hear what's going on. You can talk through it as well. So definitely a great option for you if you're looking for just kind of a basic camera inside of your home. This will work great.